live around a lot of white people. I won't say I live in a white neighborhood, because that'll sound like I gave up, Because I'm going to turn it, you understand? Like, I'm going to spin it, I'm going to reverse gentrify it. But right now, it's just me and them, So I'm outnumbered. So I study white people, I watch them because they watching me, you know what I mean? So we look back and forth at each other. What I've noticed about white people, though, is white people have taken over the pit bull. Like, that's your dog. Y'all got that. White people damn near think pit bulls are adorable now, which weirds me out because I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and that, first of all, that was like a minority pet. That was blacks and Latinos exclusively. You remember that? That was the animal equivalent of a thug. You didn't even look a pit bull in the eye when you seen it. You was like, oh shit, let me know where he going. Let me know. Is it safe? Can I look? All right, bet. Like back in the day, the presentation was different. Like the dude that had a pit bull, he probably was a drug dealer. He might have just got out of jail. He definitely had a wife beater on. Had some muscles. He had the pit bull like on a thick metal chain with a leather strap, and he would wrap it around his hand a couple times so he could hold it sturdy, like you're taking the dog to court, like you gotta hold it. You know what I mean? Nowadays, on my block, my neighborhood, you got 95-pound white women in yoga pants being dragged by pit bulls on extender leashes. If you know anything about an extender leash, you know an extender leash will let a dog run top speed, unrestrained, for about half a block. So if you do what I do, you tell jokes, you get home late. It was one night I'm getting home, it was about at least 1 in the morning. I'm a little tipsy, I'm tired. I got some emo Drake music in my headphones. And I'm walking, and I get to the corner, and I say, oh shit, that's a pit bull. I jump in one leap, I'm on top of a Corolla. I'm breathing hard as shit. I can hear my heart beating in my ear. I'm sweating like this. And then a couple seconds later, there's a white woman with some flip-flops on, upset at me because I'm afraid. She looked at me and she was like, what's the problem? Why are you so scared? What are you afraid of? I said, baby, that's a pit bull. I thought it was loose. That's an attack animal. What are you talking about? She said, no, that's not an attack animal. That's a rescue. I said, what? See, that's that semantics. I got caught with the spin. I'm like, a rescue? What the, A rescue? I thought it sounded heroic. I thought, okay, maybe the dog was in a burning building. You kick the door open, you grab the dog, you put it under your shoulder, you shimmy down a fire escape. Maybe the dog was in a shootout, and the dog only had a switchblade. You come through with the semi, shoot up the block, open up the passenger seat, the dog jumps in, y'all drive off to freedom, some heroic shit, a war story. I go and do a Google search. I come to find out a rescue animal, all that is a dog that's in a shelter, and it's got 24 to 48 hours to be adopted, or they euthanize it. They put it to sleep. I said, wait a minute. That's not a rescue. That's a clearance sale. You got that dog for the low. That's a Black Friday pit bull. If this dog bite me and you pay me, you still in the black. You saved a couple dollars.